Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. So today, Aquarius, you guys got the cross when I was meditating. And then I pulled the message for you guys. So I'm getting two things. I feel like you need to communicate a message to someone and you're feeling like it is going to be the hardest thing that you're going to ever have to do. It's like a burden. It's just too hard to do. Like you don't want to break the ice. That's what I'm getting. Another thing I'm getting with this is that there's something going on in your life that is a burden. There's something that's going on in your life that is hard. It's a hardship. It's causing anxiety. It's a problem. Maybe even there's like guilt associated with this. And I'm getting that the way to fix this problem is through communication. So either way, like communicating is the answer. Either way, speaking the truth is the answer. Either way, like this is the key. This message right here is the key. But you're stressed out about it. Another thing I'm getting is like you're at an end of a cycle. You have 9-9. You're at an end of a cycle. And when the 9s come out, you're about to get to the 10. So I feel like the way to get to the 10 is communication. Like if you want to end the cycle, if you want a new beginning in your life, if you want things to start moving, and you want to get out of the stagnancy, I feel a lot of stagnancy here, communicate. Talk about how you feel. Maybe this is just talking how you feel with like a therapist, right? Like just opening up about your life. Like again, this can be in any type of way. You want to quit a job, you have to say it. You have to communicate, you have to end it, right? You have to end the relationship, you have to tell them that. You know what I'm saying? You want to like bridge a gap between you and a person, you have to communicate. Like anything here, the solution is to communicate, which actually is very simple. But for some reason, I feel like it's like the hardest thing for you to do right now. So let's pull some more cards on this, Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, so right away what I'm getting with this read is that you feel like it's a big block in your life and you feel like communicating to this person is impossible. And why? Because you're afraid. You're afraid. Your ego's here. You're afraid. The fear-based mentality is taking place, right? Like, and what are you afraid of? You're afraid that this person is going to like rip your head off. With the Queen of Air in reverse, you're afraid that this person is not going to hear your side of the story. And they're not going to even make you an option, right? Like you're afraid of someone writing you off, like point blank, like, oh, this person, you know, I tell them this, and they're just going to be like, okay, I don't want to have anything to do with you. So there's something here that, again, I feel guilt. Like you feel maybe bad about something and you're like, you know, even if I try to explain the situation, it's not going to come out right, or it's not going to seem good, or I'm not going to get any advantage here, right? It's kind of like, you know, you want to plead your case, but here you're just like, I don't have any case. That's what I feel like. You're like, I feel like two things. You might not have a case, right? Like maybe you just did something wrong and there really is no case. Another thing I'm getting here is like, maybe this person is going to not hear you out. So you have a case, but like you're not going to get any type of words. This person's just going to immediately be like, bye. So those are the two things that you're afraid of. But again, this all comes from fear. And what I'm getting is like the only way to this Ace of Cups is through this communication and is through letting go of this fear. So it's like, I think you're more afraid of like, what if this person didn't write you off? What if this person did like accept your apology? Then maybe you'd be judgmental of this person and be like, wow, this person's so dumb. Like, why would they let me back if I told them the story, this horrible shit that I did? Why would they let me back? That's another thing. Like any type of way that you look at this, I feel like with you, Aquarius, there's no winning. Because if this person did take you back and you did apologize to them, I feel like you judge them, right? And you'd be like, wow, this person's kind of dumb for like letting me back. And then if this person didn't listen to you, then you'd be like, oh, well, I'm the victim. So I honestly think, Aquarius, there's like kind of no winning with you. I feel like either way, your ego is like super armed right now for anything, and it's going to prepare to block you in any type of way when it comes to this new love. So it's like, what are we even doing here, Aquarius? Like, honestly, what are we doing here? There's a part of you that needs to stop doing this shit, right? So it's like, you're going to attack this person for forgiving you, and you're going to attack this person for not forgiving you. Like, how is this going to end up good? Do you know what I'm saying? And that's why I feel like this is the last thing before you get, you know, out of this situation onto a new path and into a new beginning, right? Because I feel like when it comes to love, it might be that you're honestly a little bit impossible. Like, I hate to say it like that, but you are. And it's not because you're impossible. It's because your fear, your ego, it's really strong. when it comes to love and protecting you. So again, this person forgives you, you're going to be mad at them for forgiving you. And this person doesn't forgive you, you're going to be like, I'm the victim. So either way, it's like you're going to write somebody, you're writing them off, right? Or you're trying to protect yourself in either case scenario. And what I think you need to do, Aquarius, is drop the ego, drop the fear. Like, if this person forgave you for what you did, then that's a blessing, and you should accept this person. You should be grateful, right? And if this person didn't, then you should say, you know what, I respect that, and I'm going to walk away, or I respect that, but I would still like to be your friend, like whatever this is, right? But yeah, Aquarius, like, you have to change that, because that's like not right to write somebody off either way. Like, again, it could just be your ego protecting you from either case scenario, but what I'm getting here is like, it's kind of impossible to win with you, Aquarius. So at the end of the day, like, why even communicate? If you're gonna, you know what I mean? Yeah. But this is the only way to this new love. So this is something you're gonna have to do. And yeah, I'm getting 8, 9, and then a 1. So again, progression, but only if you allow it. Let's pull some more cards, Aquarius. Yeah, what I'm getting with this, Aquarius, is like, you don't have any options. Like, this is the only option that you have right now. You're juggling between like, what could you do right now? And like, what other option could you have right now? And I think the only option you have right now is to speak the truth. Again, communicate, say what you need to say, send out the message. Like, again, there's no other path. Like, this is the only way forward, to communicate. If this is what you truly want in life, look, you have the Ace of Swords here too. You have to communicate. And what I'm getting with this is that it will lead to beauty in your life. But again, you're just so afraid. But why are you so afraid? Like, I don't understand. I get it. I don't even need to pull it. It's right here. You're afraid of judgment. You're afraid to be judged. Maybe there has something to do with like collaborating with someone else, being in a relationship with someone else. This 3 of Coins can speak about like who you chose to work with at the time. You might not be working with them anymore, but you just feel like you're going to get judged on it no matter what. And yeah, maybe you will. Maybe you actually deserve to like have someone examine you, like saying to you, you know, that kind of sounded dumb. Like, I don't know why you would do that. Or I don't think anyone's going to say these things to you, but like preparing for worst case scenario at the same time, what could this person possibly say? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't know what you're so afraid of. Like, you're so afraid to talk to this person. You're so afraid to be judged. That's the problem here. You're afraid to be judged. It's funny though, because I feel like you might be someone who can really like, I feel like you like to just remain quiet about things. So you won't say to somebody, you know, the truth. Or like, if you see somebody doing something dumb, you're not going to be like, oh, that's really stupid, but you think it. But now I feel like you're just afraid for someone to be like, well, that was dumb. I don't think anyone's going to say that to you. Again, this is just a fear. I don't think it's even rational. I think it's just a fear of yours. And honestly, I feel like with the scribe telling you, sitting here telling you, like, it's okay sometimes to put yourself out in the open like that. It's okay to like, again, this is the only way forward. You have to send this message out. This is the only way towards these aces, communication. And that's something that you just don't want to do. Look at you. You're in a lot of anxiety over this. Again, I don't even think that I think the Queen of Swords is the person that you're going to approach. I feel like I'm speaking to a masculine energy, the Emperor. Yeah, it's like you're going to call someone, maybe this is going to be painful for this person to hear, and you're just like, I don't want to talk about it. Like, I just want to hide the truth. I don't want to like speak about it either. But like, again, the only way forward is by speaking. I don't know what this truth is. I'm trying to figure it out. Like, what you're going to say. Like, what is the problem? Like, there's something here you just don't want to say, and you have to say it. You think the news is going to stress somebody out. But what I'm getting is that it opens things up between the two of you. It's like communicating to this person whatever this truth is actually opens up a door. What I'm getting here, Aquarius, is that you're seeing this communication as a closing the door for you and leaving like things closed, and it's not going to help, and it's going to be the worst thing. And the only reason that you see it that way is because you're going to be judged, right? Whatever truth you have to give is probably not that great, or it's probably something that you might be ashamed of or you feel guilty about. Again, it's a burden. You don't want to talk about it, but you have to talk about it, because I feel like that's the only way here. Look, you have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Coin, the Ace of Sword, and the Ten of Cups. So the only way, Aquarius, to what you want in this life right now, whatever it is that you want, is through this communication. And I think it honestly might surprise you in a good way. The Tower is coming up with the Ten of Cups. So this is what I'm saying. It's like you have no idea that this actually will open up all the doors for you and actually be a pleasant surprise. Like you're going to be pleasantly surprised by the reaction of this person. I don't think whatever you're thinking that this person's going to say in return and however like they're going to react, you're just afraid that they're going to react in like the worst way possible and maybe not want to talk to you anymore. Like that's the whole point here. You're like, well, once I say this, they might not want to have anything to do with me. And what I'm getting with this is that this is the only way to get what you want, and you're going to be pleasantly surprised by what this person has to say. I don't think this person's not going to collaborate with you. I think this person is going to be receptive to you, even if what you have to say is not the best thing. So yeah, Aquarius, just say what you have to say. Speak your truth. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to be judged. I don't feel like this person's going to judge you. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised by this person, whoever it is that you're communicating to. So what I'm getting here is that you feel, again, this is all about your fears. And with Ariadne, Mistress of the Labyrinth, my soul knows the way, and the only way out is through. There is no other way through. Do you get what I'm saying? The only way through the maze is to go through the maze, right? This is like that movie with the labyrinth, whatever it's called, where you have to go through the maze to get out. You can't go around the maze, right? You have to go through it. The only way to, this is literally what they're saying. You have to go through it. There is no other way. That's what I was getting with this card. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense. There is no other way through but to communicate this truth. And your soul knows that, you know that. You're avoiding it for some reason because you feel, again, that this person is going to judge you, or this person is going to not want to work with you after this, or not want to be with you, or whatever the hell you're afraid of. And that's all valid, but I think it's all just your ego trying to prepare you for the worst case scenario. And I don't think this is going to be a worst case scenario because you have the Tower with the Ten of Cups. So I don't feel like this is going to be something that breaks things down. I feel like it's going to actually build things up, right? Because it's like, yes, the Tower is destructive, but then it leads to a Ten of Cups and an Ace of, it leads to 3 aces. Do you know what I'm saying? That makes no sense. So even if this is something painful for you to have to talk about, this is something that's going to lead to so many blessings. And that's why I'm getting, you have Cat Spirit in reverse. Claim your independence. I'm going to read what it says in reverse. This may be the time you are facing some unpredictable situations. Are you hesitant to take a risk, too cautious to jump into something new because you fear you can't trust yourself? Cat Spirit is saying go for it, because you will land on your feet. If nothing seems to be going according to plan, there's no reason to worry. Cat Spirit loves to mix it up, and these seeming upsets will actually bring you some wondrous and unexpected opportunities. Get ready to pounce, as you may be called to jump into something new at a moment's notice. At this time, your instincts are keen and your intuition is sharp. Remember, even a temporary failure can lead to a spectacular success. So embrace the adventure. You are sure-footed and can trust yourself. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is going to lead you somewhere so good, and you don't even understand that you have 3 aces out here. Again, but you have to do this. You have to talk. You have to speak about it, whatever this is. It's going to lead to so many blessings and new things in your life. Don't be afraid to be judged. Don't be afraid that someone won't want to work with you. Even if someone decided, let's just say, that they didn't want to work with you after what you had to say, or they didn't want to talk to you, whatever this is. New love is coming in. Like, it doesn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to lead to blessings, I'm telling you. Don't be afraid. Again, the only way out is through, and the only way through is through speaking. So yeah, Aquarius, I love you guys. I hope this helps, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.